So today we're going to do a project for these guys, but first, I gotta go to class. Okay, so here's what's on the agenda for today. This is my office window, and outside the office window there is a large cage that is attached to the wall because there's a walkway out here. We're on the 13th floor. There's a walkway here. They put the cage in the wall so people don't, I guess, climb into your window and steal things while you sleep. So, this is what the cage looks like. Now, as you can see, this is kind of a lot of wasted space. I've used this for little projects and things, but the wind has blown them away, so I'm not going to do that anymore. I want to build an outdoor lounge for our cats. We want our cats to get used to going outside because they're getting really fat, and we want to walk them. We want to get leashes for them, and there's this whole story behind that. But anyway, we want to turn this into an outdoor lounge where they can come outside and spend time. Alright, so here's the plan. Online, I got this net. This is like a plastic kind of net. It's pretty thick, and although it can be cut by like razors, I don't think the cat's claws are going to be able to get through it. So this is going to be used to cover the outside of the frame of the cage, the top, the bottom, and the sides. Then, I made this. Now this is the footprint of the bottom of the cage, including the little notches where the bars for the side of the cage will be. I got an estimate for how much it would cost to find an online like carpenter shop to do this, and it was expensive. So I think it's cheaper if I get it locally, and that way I don't have to pay for shipping. And then, well, we'll see if they can do it or not. I'm kind of worried they won't be able to do it, but let's just try it. Okay, so I found the place, I think. This is where they have lots of building materials and things like that. It's always a little intimidating to come to these places for a few reasons. Number one, I don't often speak the Chinese these people speak. Number two, I don't know a lot of the words that I need to know to order these things. And yeah, it's just kind of stressful, and I don't know if they're giving me a good price, so. Oh, this place might have it. Ni hao, 有人吗? 你好。我需要一个木板。
木板？
对。
木板没有。
没有木板吗？这里附近有没有卖木板的呢？
没有吧。
I'm not sure if I'm gonna find what I need here. Everything here doesn't look like the right stuff. It's like they sell tools, but I don't think they make things. I have a feeling I'll have to find somewhere else, but let's keep looking, just in case. Okay, so I just talked to a lady that said that over here they do have pieces of wood, so I'm looking over here. Maybe I'll find something. I don't know. I'm losing hope. Hey, 你好，我是找一个木板，2米，那个2米长左右，有没有这样的一个木板呢？没有。这些呢，不是卖的吗？ 这些外面不是卖的吗？
什么？
这些外面的这些木板不是你们卖的吗？
哪个木板？
这些木头。
那不是这木板，买这个多少钱？
啊，没有长一点的吗？
没有，那就嘎了。
这里附近有没有这样的？ Alright, so like after about an hour of walking around in this little town, I can't find anything that even resembles what I'm looking for at all. So I've got to figure something else out. This is a dead end. Okay, so that place I just went to literally had every possible tool you could imagine, every possible vehicle, every possible power tool, but no lumber. Crazy. And I started thinking about it, and I think the reason is that Chinese don't build with lumber. They build with metal and concrete. And so when you go to a place like this with hardware, they don't have lumber. It's the craziest thing to me, but I guess it makes sense after I think about it. Anyway, I gotta think of another way. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that was exhausting. So I started thinking about what can I use at home that I already have. And I actually thought of something, and it's in this room, which makes me kind of frustrated from not thinking of it earlier. What I thought of was this. Now, this is not as hard or as thick or as sturdy as wood, but I think it'll still do the trick. This is actually used for soundproofing. These are like sound tiles. It's pretty stiff. It's pretty hard. You can't really break it using just, well, I guess you could if you really tried hard enough. But it's pretty sturdy. I think this will work. But first, I want to do the net. So let's give that a shot. Wow, that was a lot more work than I was expecting. Getting this all to be tied up wasn't the hardest part, but there's parts where it seamed together, the different nets, the different cuts, and as you can see, it's not beautiful, but I think it'll work. It's been Moah checked. She made sure there's no holes big enough for the cats to get through. As you can see, we got the boards here. We also put some, I guess, some reinforcing more of these sound tile boards. So I think it's all right. I think it's going to work out, and I think the cats are going to love it. Let's try it. Coco. Let's check it out. You just want to play. Wait.